All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise Abanawa Yahweh, Bashem, Ashak Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash. Peace and blessings to the beloved ones baptized in the New Testament for the remission of sins, and much love to all the scattered abroad and all those in the Christ, man, and the Son of God. And today I'm going to be reading Wikipedia a little bit about reincarnation, and you're going to find out why a lot of these groups teach the reincarnation doctrine, because a lot of them are ordained to the condemnation, and the only way to get the kingdom would be through reincarnation, according to that understanding, which Hamashiach Yahushua says, if your righteousness doesn't exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you're not getting in the kingdom. And the Pharisees think that they're going to reincarnate their way in the kingdom. That's why they didn't want to go through Yahushua, because they feel like they're going to get the kingdom and come back any damn way. Right, which I'm reading reincarnation from Wikipedia, which at the top it says reincarnate in past lives, redirect here for other uses. See reincarnation, disambiguation in past lives, not to be confused with resurrection. See that? It's not to be confused with the resurrection, because the resurrection is a principle of Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? When Hamashiach Yahushua rose from the dead, he did not turn into a baby. See that? He didn't turn into a female. He didn't turn into a butterfly. He didn't turn into a lion. No, well, now he's the lion. He's the Lion of Judah. He reincarnated and turned into a lion. No, bro. None of that stuff happened, man. Okay? Hamashiach Yahushua didn't transform into a baby, man. Okay? When he rose from the dead, what? He was the same Yahushua, man. Okay? So that's what resurrection is. Resurrection is when the Lord basically rebuild your same body, man, and make it better and make it eternal. See that? Reincarnation is when you can be a different tribe, because according to the reincarnation, you can be from the tribe of Judah one generation, then the next generation, now you are Ephraimite. See, it's wild, bro. You know, because according to the reincarnation, you might have been an Edomite in your past life. What if you were an Edomite in your past life? Now you came back as what? A Japhite. That's the reincarnation doctrine. See that? So somebody could claim, well, brother, I was a Babylonian in my past life, or now I'm a Israelite. It's wild, man. Because that's what they teach with the reincarnation doctrine, that your tribes can hop. So that's why that's the reincarnation doctrine. When Yahushua died, he didn't say, "Well, now, brother, I'm a Manassite, right?" Or, "Nah, brother, I'm a Danite." Yahushua didn't turn into a Danite after death, man. Okay, he's still the beloved one from the tribe of Judah. Okay. Even when he was in the spirit worm, they call him what? From the tribe of Judah. His tribe didn't change, man. See, that reincarnation doctrine, people say your tribe can change. That's why they have King Masha. They call him King Masha, King David. Masha is Moses' name. Moses is a Levite. King David is a Judite. It's confusion. So there's a difference between the resurrection and the reincarnation. Right? The scripture says we will be reborn through the resurrection. Right? The regeneration is what? When we're reborn through the resurrection and get those bodies that Corinthians speak about, which is clearly resurrected bodies. Okay, that's why I tell you, those bodies are clearly the resurrected bodies. So let's read reincarnation. It's also known as rebirth, right? But this is a demonic rebirth, or transmigration in the philosophical or religious concept that the non-physical essence of a living being begins a new life in a different physical form or body after biological death. That's why some people will say, well, I was a female in my past life, so I can be a transgender. I can be a sodomite because what? I was a female. I'm supposed to be a female, but I came back as a man on accident. You know, that's all this nonsense. People really believe stuff like that, right? You got people that think that, they might have was a roach in their past life and came back as a damn beetle, man. It's a weird doctrine, right? It says resurrection is a similar process hypothesized, right? Esau throw that word in there to try to throw doubt by some religions in which the soul comes back to life in the same body. And that's true. When that little boy died and Elijah resurrected the little boy through the spirit of the Lord, right? When he was resurrected, he had the same body. They say his soul went back into his body in the book of Kings, man. When Lazarus died and was dead for 4 days, what happened? His soul came back into what? His body, which was like a near-death experience, which was what? He was uh he was reborn into that body. See that? Meaning that soul came back into that body. When Yahweh Shai rose from the dead, what? He had the same body. He still had the nails in his hand and all that, man. He rose from the dead, bro. That's the new covenant. And he had what? The same body. He wasn't now he's king. He's a king he's a it's just it's wild, bro. Now he was Gideon. Or just he's the same person, man. He ain't changed, bro. He still, when he rose from the dead, what? He still had the same body. Just like it says, resurrection is a similar process by some religions in which a soul comes back to life in the same body. We have an example of that. Lazarus, uh, Yahweh Shai, Eutychus, whom Paul resurrected from the dead, right? He raised him from the dead through the, what? New covenant, okay? Through the Holy Spirit. Because it wasn't Paul, it was the Holy Spirit working, right? Which he rose from the dead, man. Eutychus, which he had a near-death experience, which that's not the final resurrection, which the scriptures clearly tell you there will be a final resurrection, right? For those that's making it and those that's not making it. It said in most beliefs involving reincarnation, the soul is seen as immortal, right? The spirit is immortal, but the Lord can cut off a spirit as well. The Lord can kill spirits. That's how powerful the Most High is. The Most High can kill a god, man. Jake don't know that the Most High can kill gods. Let's get that. That he can even cut off spirits too. I want to get that real quick. He can cut off a spirit, man. The second death. Which what? That spirit can be cut off from the land of the living. He shall cut off spirits. Roughly paraphrasing. It's in Psalms. I know it's in Psalms. See if I can find it. It might be Psalm 70 something. I know it's Psalm 70 something. Here we go. Psalm 76 and 12. He shall cut off the spirit of princes. He is terrible to the kings of the earth. So the Lord has the power to cut off spirits, man. That's why he tell you, fear not him that have power, what? To kill the body, but can't kill the soul. The Lord has that type of power, man. Y'all don't really know the power y'all dealing with, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, how powerful he is. He has the power to blot you out, man. He can destroy soul and body. Esau can't destroy your soul, man. It says Psalm 76 and 12, he shall cut off The spirit. He can cut that spirit off, man, to where that spirit you ain't reincarnating. There's either resurrection to life or resurrection to damnation, man. Let's get the word cut off. Bashar. Right? To cut off, to gather, to restrain, fence, fortify, make inaccessible. Come on, man. To be withheld. He don't have to give you life, man. Life is a gift. The Lord don't have to give life to everybody. He can cut their spirit off, man, and you won't live. You ain't coming back. He'll cut off the spirit of princes, man. They don't really know how terrible Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, man. Let's get terrible, which is the Hebrew word Yarah, which means to be afraid, man. This is who we're supposed to fear. Fear him that have power to kill both soul and body in death and hell, man. After he have killed, he have this power. This power is revealed after death. Okay? Said he has the power to cut off the spirit, man. So let's go back to the reincarnation stuff. It says, in most beliefs involving reincarnation, the soul is seen as immortal, and the only thing that becomes perishable is the body upon death. The soul becomes transmigrated into a new infant or animal to live again. See that? A new infant or animal to live again. That's the Nicodemus demon. Didn't not Nicodemus say, shall a man enter into a woman's womb again? That's that doctrine. See that? Shall a man enter into a woman's womb again? Yahweh Shai was teaching resurrection, man. He's teaching life. He's not teaching death, which is reincarnation. Okay? It says you become an infant or an animal, right? You come back as an eagle, Ak. See that? Esau's the eagle now, brother. And according to the reincarnation doctrine, GMS once said, I know Elder Ricard said it, once I find that video, I'm bringing it out, man. He said that Esau is going to come back, I think, as an Israelite, man, in the kingdom. Because they say Esau is going to be all destroyed, but they'll come back as Israelites or some wild stuff like that, man. You know, whenever I find that video, I'll bring it out. But it says, in most beliefs involving reincarnation, the soul is seen as immortal, and the only thing that becomes perishable is the body. Upon death, the soul becomes transmigrated into a new infant or animal to live again. See that? So according to reincarnation, you become a baby or an animal, and that's not what was going to happen in the resurrection when they get the new bodies. You're not becoming a baby or an animal. Okay? We have examples of the resurrection. They didn't turn into babies and animals. Right? And like the beloved says, those resurrected babies, when Israelites have babies in the kingdom, right? After the resurrection and all that, when we set up in the kingdom and back in our homeland, those babies are going to be a whole new set of beloveds, man. All right? A little one should become 1,000. We're not going to need you ninjas to come back reincarnated. We're going to have a whole new set of the beloveds. It says illustration of reincarnation in Indian art. Look at that. They got, in this picture, the guy is see, the spirit goes from a woman to a man to some type of warrior, then jumps into a man. So now you're a man, and you come back as a woman, then you come back as another woman, then you come back as a Hindu guru, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to use the words that's in the Bible. This word is not in the Bible. Satan likes to play on words, man. The scriptures talk about that, playing on the words and shit like that, man. Because you see the word reborn. It's not talking about in that way, man. We got to be reborn spiritually, not physically in the reincarnation. Spiritually, resurrected bodies. Okay? Look at this nonsense. How to be a woman one generation, now you come back as a man with a purple garment, come back as a warrior lady dude, I don't know, and come back as some other Hindu teacher, and then you come back as a Hindu goddess, then you come back as a humble Hindu woman, and then only to come back as a Hindu guru throwing up the six, throwing up the chakra, right? So it's come on, man. Use the words in the Bible like resurrection or regeneration. Like Jake likes to use the regeneration and say that's the reincarnation, but the regeneration is the resurrection. That's the resurrection. Peter tells you we're reborn through the resurrection of Yahweh Shai. See that? Look at this. Celestial kingdom, human kingdom. Then you can get tortured in hell. Yeah, because the Hindus know hell exists, and they teach reincarnation. Or you can come back as a what? You know, they know that it exists in the spirit realm. Like all kingdoms knew that. Every kingdom knew about it. Okay? You be a damn bird, a serpent, a bull. Come on, man. Look at all these different reincarnations. You can reincarnate to the celestial kingdom, come to the human kingdom, the torment kingdom, or become a bull, serpent, scorpion, or grasshopper, roach. Stop it, man. That's why. Let's keep it going. Reincarnation, Panarjama, is a central tenet of the Indian religions such as Buddhism and Hinduism, Jainism, and Sikhism, as well as certain paganistic religious groups. Although there are Hindu and Buddhist groups who do not believe in reincarnation instead of believing in the afterlife, right? Because some of them woke up to the truth. In various forms, it occurs as an esoteric belief in many streams of Judaism and different aspects in some beliefs of the indigenous peoples of the Americas. See that? And some indigenous Australians, though most believe in afterlife or spirit world, a belief in rebirth slash meta psychosis was held by the Greek historical figures such as Pythagoras, Socrates, and Plato, as well as various modern religions. Although the majority of denominations within Christianity, right, which I'm a Christian, why? Because I follow the Christ, right? I'm not a Christian as in the Catholic Christian. I'm a Israelite Christian, like Peter, like the apostles, right? We follow the Lamb wherever he go. The Christ, like Peter said, thou art the Christ. See that? Was Peter wicked for saying Yahweh Shai art the Christ? Because Jake's like, oh, nah, you talking about Caesar Borgia. Yeah, okay. Or the majority of denominations within Christianity and Islam do not believe that individuals reincarnate, right? Why? Because you have to make the resurrection. Particular groups, that's like the souls that were beheaded and the souls that were for the witness of Yahweh Shai. They asked, how long shall we hope on this fashion? You know, they wasn't talking about coming back in reincarnation. They was waiting to be resurrected. All right? It says particular groups within these religions do not refer to reincarnation. These groups include what it says, Slakia. Although majority of denominations within Christianity and Islam do not believe that individuals reincarnate, particular groups within these religions do refer to reincarnation. So there are groups that refer to reincarnation, and these groups include the mainstream historical and contemporary of the Cathars, Alawites, the Druzes, and the Roscrucians. So the Roscrucians believe in reincarnation, yeah. That's why a lot of these Israelites teach reincarnation, because that's the only way they're going to get the kingdom, because they ain't going to get it through this new covenant. They think they're going to slither in through the reincarnation, like the Rosicrucians. Okay? The historical relations between these sects and beliefs about reincarnation that were characteristics of Napoleonism, Orphism, Hermeticism, Manichaeism, and Gnosticism of the Roman area, it's like in the Roman era, as well as the Indian religions, have been the subject of recent scholarly research. In recent decades, many Europeans and North Americans have developed an interest, it's like it, have developed an interest in reincarnation, and many contemporary works mention it. See that? So the Rosicrucians believed in the reincarnation, man. All right. If you're not teaching the resurrection, you're following the Rosicrucians. Like a lot of these camps are following the Rosicrucians. That's why a lot of the groups said what? The Lord told you to get your Lucifer on. We follow, the Lord told you to follow Lucifer. GMS said that, man. The Masons and Jesuits and Warlocks, they worship the devil as Lucifer, man. All right, the bearer of light. Okay, that's why even Corinthians says he transformed himself as an angel of light. They worship the devil, bro, as as the one that has the true light. When it coming with, that's why you have the Illuminati. What's the Illuminati? They've been illuminated into what the Luciferian doctrine. Okay, Rosicrucians. So the Rosicrucians, they do believe in it. Like it says, particular groups within these religions do refer to reincarnation. These groups include the mainstream historicals and contemporary followers of the Cathars, Alawites, the Druzi, and the Rosicrucians, man. So Rosicrucians, they definitely follow reincarnation. Rosicrucianism is a spiritual and cultural movement that arose in Europe in the early 17th centuries. Okay, so that's who y'all following, man. Okay, be not plain, be not confident in a plain way, Slakia. Okay, man, Rosicrucian, Rosicrucian enlightenment. Wow, of a secret brotherhood, man. In the early 17th century, the manifestos caused excitement throughout Europe by declaring the existence of a secret brotherhood of alchemists and sages who were preparing to transform the arts and sciences and religious and political and intellectual landscapes of Europe, man. Okay? This is a brotherhood, man. And it ain't talking about the brotherhood, man, the Akim, man. See that what it says? The literal the literary works of the 16th and 17th century were full of enigmatic passages containing references to the Rose Cross, as in the following somewhat modernized. For what we do presage is not engross, for we are brethren of the rosy cross. We have the Mason word and second sight, things for to come we can foretell, all right? So, hey, man, y'all see what they dealing with, man. This is Rosicrucianism, man.